What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 15 final look. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over each position and break down a couple of my favorite players for this NFL DFS Week 15 main slate. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about. Okay, my Week 15 NFL quarterback is going to be Jimmy Garoppolo from the San Francisco 49ers playing the Atlanta Falcons, who give up the 8th most fantasy points overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. Jimmy Garoppolo has averaged 18.3 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 2.9 rush attempts per game. He scored 32 fantasy points last game. He's going to be about 3% owned, projected at 18.9 fantasy points here in Week 15. He's only $6,100 DraftKings salary, but he's $2,300 more on FanDuel, so I prefer that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 48.5 points scored in this game, and they have the 49ers favored by 11. This is a home game, a fantastic matchup. Jimmy G's been on fire, so I like Jimmy Garoppolo here versus the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Tyrone Cruel. Tyrone Cruel, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's $100 comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. I also like Jameis Winston, Baker Mayfield, Dak Prescott, Phillip Rivers, Derek Carr, Kyler Murray, Gardner Minshew, and even David Blah. Okay, who do we have at the running back position? My NFL Week 15 running back is going to be Leonard Fournette from the Jacksonville Jaguars playing the Oakland Raiders, who have the 2nd worst defense overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Leonard Fournette has averaged 18.7 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 18.1 rush attempts per game and 6.7 pass targets per game. He's projected at 19.2 fantasy points here in Week 15. He's going to be about 18% owned, on the field for 88% of the snaps. He's $7,600 DraftKings salary and $100 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 46.5 points scored in this game. They have the Jacksonville Jaguars trailing by 6.5. So this is a fantastic matchup. I think this is a bounce back week for Leonard Fournette. So I like Leonard Fournette here versus the Oakland Raiders. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy football videos every day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy football content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. I also like Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Chris Carson, Devonta Freeman. Okay, who do we have at the wide receiver position? There's some injuries to the wide receivers in Jacksonville. So I'm going to pick Chris Conley from the Jacksonville Jaguars playing the Oakland Raiders, who have the third worst defense overall, and they give up the fifth most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Chris Conley has averaged 9.1 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 5.5 pass targets per game. He's going to be about 9% owned. He's already on the field for 79% of the snaps. He's projected at 11.1 fantasy points here in week 15. He's only $3,600 DraftKings salary, and he's $1,500 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 46.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Jaguars trailing by 6.5. This is a fantastic matchup. Looks like DJ Chark might be out, and Dede Westbrook is a little banged up, so I expect Chris Conley to get plenty of volume. He's a low salary, great matchup, great value play this week. So I like Chris Conley here versus the Oakland Raiders. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, and you can try the tools for NBA. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. I also like Kenny Golladay, Julian Edelman, Emmanuel Sanders, Odell Beckham Jr., Keenan Allen, Darius Slayton, Golden Tate. Okay, moving on to the tight end position. I like Tyler Higbee from the LA Rams playing the Dallas Cowboys, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Tyler Higbee has averaged 8.5 fantasy points per game on the season, but take a look at his last 2 games. He scored 22 and 27 fantasy points off of 11 and 8 pass targets. He's going to be about 10% owned, on the field for 60% of the snaps, projected at 11.4 fantasy points here in week 15. He's $3,900 DraftKings salary and $1,800 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 48.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Rams favored by 1. So this is a decent matchup. He's getting a ton of volume, low salary, high scoring game, competitive game. So I like Tyler Higbee here versus the Dallas Cowboys. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. Okay, my super secret sleeper pick for NFL Week 15 is Deebo Samuel from the San Francisco 49ers playing the Atlanta Falcons, who have the 8th worst defense overall, and they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Deebo Samuel has averaged 12.6 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 5.6 pass targets per game. He's only going to be about 1% owned, on the field for 69% of the snaps, projected at 12.7 fantasy points here in week 15. He's $5,800 DraftKings salary and $700 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 48.5 points scored in this game, so a high scoring game. They have the 49ers favored by 11. It's a home game, a great matchup. Deebo Samuel's been on fire, so I like Deebo Samuel here versus the Atlanta Falcons. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NFL slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. Do you want more fantasy football picks? check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day, so I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.